for it. Now I see that infant when our truly different cries for it. If it's purely panic, and when it's solemn sorrow, and one invades today, while the other spies tomorrow. We're surrounded, and we're hounded.
And it's Josh and Tyler, 21 Pilots, are joining us. It's great to see you both.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Let me leave the first comment on the YouTube video. This will be out. Wow, I can't believe he's got his own microphone in this interview. Look at him. We give him the microphone.
Yeah, I changed my stance on that. You know.
So is the stance that he must have one at all times, or?
No, now it's he can have one.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
after all these years, I'm usually too scared to talk. So this is
That's
it.
not true. That's not true at all, man.
There's a second microphone on that chair. If you want to grab it, you can have two. We can
Two
make up for lost time.
Honestly, people talk about me having the mic all the time, but if you look at his drum set, it's got like 30 mics on it.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got plenty of noise over there.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to some stuff. You're going to take the stage pretty soon to close out this year's Almost Acoustic Christmas. The grind that you guys have been on and playing the amount of shows and the traveling you're doing, how does it feel to come to the end of the year and finally take a little bit of a break?
It feels good. It's kind of weird. Josh and I have talked about you kind of get into a schedule when you go on tour, and to go home. First day, you're really excited to be home and using your own towels, simple things like that. By day 2, 3, 4, you start wondering, wait, what was I doing before I was traveling around? So it's kind of hard to get into a routine again at home.
When you are at home, though, is your mind still thinking about the road even though you're not trying? Like, okay, what do I have to do at 5? I have to be at a radio station. I have to be at the gig.
Yeah, I find that I run out of things to do at home. I think adding on to what you said before, when we first started, whenever we had shows ahead on the calendar, we were like, cool, the band's moving forward because we're playing shows. So there is kind of a bittersweet thing when you go home because, I mean, now we've been on the road for a long time, but there still is like a psychological thing where it's like if we're not on the road, then nobody's listening to our
Yeah,
band,
we've actually kind of trained ourselves to think that show equals working. Show equals moving forward, and so because that was our main goal when we started out, is how can we get shows, how can we book shows? I mean, as simple as trying to email club owners and bar owners and stuff, and just playing anything that we could. And if we had a show to look forward to or had one booked, it felt like good. We at least we're headed in the right direction. And so to take a time off, as this year winds down, just wondering what's next. Josh and I find ourselves wondering, are we okay? Should we go play more shows? And so we kind of get antsy after a while.
What's the policy on texting each other when you guys are off? I mean, would it be uncool if you're like, hey, we're on a break, what's going on here? Or do you FaceTime just to keep it fresh every night?
Go ahead.
It's a weird dynamic because I exclusively text. I don't like talking on the phone. He likes to talk on the phone, but he won't text back. So I'll text him. I don't hear back. Then he'll call me and I don't answer. So we're just constantly trying to get a hold of each other and
missing each other.
So you're working so much, you guys can talk.
Yeah.
But we end up talking on the phone.
We FaceTime. Did we FaceTime?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It depends on the.
It's never like a
context.
normal thing. FaceTiming is just a weird thing.
Yeah.
Just like, what room are you in right now? What
Yeah.
I'm about to show you. It's just, I don't know. It's invasive. So
We're here.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. You have a side project you're working on. It's called A Baby. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I believe, I was doing the math with my wife, and I believe she got impregnated with my kid the night I last saw you guys perform live. So there's a good chance that she was thinking of one of you two.
Yeah, okay. See what the baby looks like.
Yeah, well, the baby came out wearing a ski mask.
And
it was
a
very,
drumstick.
very
Right there.
confusing. Is that something that you are, now that you've kind of figured out this music thing, is that something that you are incredibly nervous for?
I'm nervous, yeah. My wife is pregnant, but I'm so excited. I don't know. Everyone, my dad is just looking forward to watching me be the dad now, because I'm close with my family still, and there's just so many things that I was a frustrating child in many ways, and he, every time, even when I was 5, 6, young, he would say, "You wait till you have a kid, and you got to look at him straight in the face."
So this is a revenge birth.
Yeah, so he's excited to watch me kind of figure out everything that he had to figure out, and I just think that's the way, that's the way it should be. I'm going to do the same thing, I'm sure.
And what role does he have now? Is he an uncle, a godparent? Do you give him something? Does he have?
Does he get a role?
We've never talked about it.
What role would you
What
like?
do you want to be? What do you want
I think
to
to be
call
an
you?
uncle, you have to be like related.
Yeah.
Well, see, there's some families. My wife's family is actually one of them. As I was getting to know her family, they would introduce me. Here's, Aunt Susie. I'm like, oh yeah, who's she related to? Oh no, this is just a good friend. So you have to kind of like understand. Some families bring aunts and uncles in that have nothing to do with the blood.
Hey man, I'm happy to be Uncle Josh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give my input, but I don't want to. I'm not ready to mess up a kid.
I'll ask you. I'll call you if I need anything.
But you can butt dial them. And I think we'll wrap it up right there.
Great.
Thank you so much for playing night 2 of Almost Acoustic Christmas. I hope you guys have a great holiday and a great rest. Good luck with your future nuptials coming up.
Thank you.
Good luck with your child. Best
Thank
to your
you.
family. And let's have a chat in 2020.
Yeah.
Another one if we can.
We'll see.
Okay, fingers crossed. I'll butt dial you.
21 Pilots. Look at these
Josh,
guys.
We're,
huh?
we're striking a deal.
I'm striking.
It's a
We're
deal.
striking the deal right now.
It's a contract.
See you 2020.
Wooden wedges on the doorways. Keep your wooden wedges on the doors. Chorus verse. Now here comes the 8. Wait. Habits here too, you're the worst. Your structure compensates with compensation. Feels a lot like rising up to dominate by track. 2 at least they all know all they hear comes from a place. Why'd you climb you now? You should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to bust. It looks like you might be one of us. Know which way I'm going. No, I don't know which way I'm going. Would you please give it up for my very good friend Josh Stone on the drums over there. Listen, I said, there's guys with cameras, it's being streamed. I don't know what that means exactly, but it's somewhere. I don't know. Maybe my wife is watching. She's back home in Ohio. Hey, I don't know if she's watching. Jenna, listen. Make sure you lock the back door. Check all the windows. It's cold at home. I know I usually close the windows, but I'm not home to close the windows. And when you keep them open, it ruins the heating bill. It's very bad. I need you to step up for me. My mom might be watching too, I don't know. If my mom is watching, Mom, listen. I don't want anything for Christmas. Just don't even try. I'm signed to a major label, and I can get whatever I want, so just... But I know that Josh wants something for Christmas. What do you... Mom, Josh wants a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. Nintendo, Mom. Just look it up. 64. Listen, I know a lot of bands just get up on stage and they play their songs and then they leave. We want to be here with you right now. We're here with you right now. And we're so proud to be playing the show with you right now. You and your weird blue glowing things. Did you pay for those or did they give them to you at the door? No? Yeah. For free? Or if they're for free, you don't really care about them. All right. So on the count of 3, I want everybody to throw one of them up in the air. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Cool. I don't know if you got that, streaming people. Camera guys, let's get them doing it one more time. For everybody at home, show them the little blue things. Ready? Let's throw them. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Cause somebody stole my car radio, and now I just sit in silence! We're 21 Pilots, and so are you. We'll see you next time. Peace.